So let's be honest, downtown San Diego has had its highs and its lows over the last 100 years, but specifically in the last 50 years. A lot has happened, a lot has changed. It's been a good place to live, a bad place to live, but let's talk about what's happening in the future. My name is Dan Parker with the Best Life Home Team, your San Diego real estate resource. And in my opinion, downtown San Diego is on the brink of another revitalization effort. It's going to be really fun to watch. And in this video, I want to show you the most impactful projects that are coming to the area. So today, when people think of downtown San Diego, their thoughts typically go to the Gaslamp area, the walkability, the tourism of the Gaslamp area. They think of Petco Park and watching a Padres game, and they think of some of the best chef-inspired restaurants and the fun vibe of Little Italy. But one day, in the not-so-distant future, you can add to that list the Seaport San Diego project. And this is a plan that's been in the works for years to completely redevelop 102 acres of the most premium land in downtown San Diego overlooking the San Diego Bay. This project is expected to be a $3.8 billion project. Now, I think those numbers were developed a year ago, so it's probably over $4 billion by now. And for some perspective, if you look at the biggest project in San Diego County right now is the San Diego Airport, a massive redevelopment project that's going on there. It is a $3.4 billion project. So this Seaport project, $3.8 billion, probably at the end of it is going to be over $4 billion, is a massive project in San Diego. And it's going to have over 2.7 million square feet of mixed-use development. So let's talk a little bit about this project. This is a giant project. They just started the environmental impact review study officially. It has several more hurdles to pass before officially getting underway, and then it is expected to be a 7 to 9 year build out once they get to the process of breaking ground. And like just about every single big project that's going to happen, this is a little bit of a mixed bag. It would negatively impact the local fishermen, the local businesses in Seaport Village. There are a lot of people it's going to have a negative impact on. And if you're one of the many people against this project, let us know in the comments. I think you're probably going to anyway, because anytime I talk about this project, I get some comments below. And personally, maybe it's because I'm naturally an optimist. I think the positives outweigh the negatives of this. This is going to be one of the biggest draws for tourism in San Diego County. And in my mind, it's going to help revitalize the area into something extremely special and something really memorable for both tourists and locals. So keep this in mind if you're planning or considering moving to downtown San Diego, Little Italy areas. Could be a great thing for future investment. It's likely going to be a negative during the construction phase. I mean, you're going to have around a 10-year period where there's going to be a ton of construction going on, which won't be fun to deal with. In full transparency, I have a real estate team here in San Diego County. We help people buy and sell homes. So if you need to figure out if downtown San Diego makes sense for you, for your goals, for your family, you can reach out to us. There's a link below for a discovery session, which is a free 30-minute Zoom call where we can talk about what areas make most sense for you. All right, so we've been talking about the positives of downtown San Diego. We've been optimistic on a lot of things, but don't get me wrong. There are some negatives. There are some issues with downtown San Diego as well. And leading those issues is going to be homelessness being at an all-time high right now here in San Diego, and specifically in the East Village section, which is kind of the back end of downtown, the east end of downtown, past Horton Plaza, past Petco Park. And in my opinion, this area, the East Village area, is the biggest opportunity in downtown San Diego. It's been prime for development for the last 5 to 10 years, but the growth of the homeless encampments in the area, along with all the services to help and assist homeless being in this area, make it a not so great area to want to live or to travel to or to spend time in. And I like to look at things from a perspective of a San Diegan, but also someone that's looking at real estate and looking at what are the new developments, what are the positives that are coming to the area. This whole situation is also just extremely heartbreaking. Obviously, there's nothing great about seeing so many people. These are people on the streets that need support, whether they have issues, they have challenges are bringing them on the streets, or they don't have money and they don't have assistance, they don't have family that can support them through challenging times. It's a tough thing to see. And although I don't have a direct solution for you, again, another thing I'm sure you guys are going to drop down in the comments, and I love to see it. Let's discuss down in the comments, what do you think is going to help this situation? I can tell you it's very promising to see major investments into this area. In total, there are over $700 million investments in 6 projects just East Village. And I'm not going to get political about this situation, but when for-profit businesses are willing to invest $100 million or more on one project for development in this area, it's also in their best interest to invest in the area as well and help build up the area. So as the government is kind of lacking in support or really good solutions, I think this is nationwide. It's really hard to come up with good solutions for these types of challenges. Maybe we need to rely a little bit more on the business side and the money side in order to pump more investment into the area. But let's talk about these projects. So we have a handful of high-rise residential properties. So we have the 9th Avenue and B Street. We have 800 Broadway. We have the Broadway Towers Phase 2. We have some mixed-use properties as well, like the Jefferson's Makers Quarter, which is well over $100 million project. We have a hotel coming in, the K Elevate Hotel. And then we have a community center and parks with the East Village Green. And in total, with these 6 projects, you have 31,000 square feet of retail space, over 4 areas of public park spaces, 135 hotel rooms. But the disappointing part here is you have 1,574 apartments, and 122 of those are affordable units. So I'm not seeing anything here for condos for sale. This is 100% apartments for rent. And it's very disappointing. Look, I know homeownership isn't for everybody, but not even having the opportunity for homeownership, which I am a big advocate for, is disappointing to see. Especially when a condo like this in this area is going to be a really good step in the door for a lot of people. Get your foot in the door in real estate. First property, buying a single family home in San Diego is no easy task, but having an opportunity to purchase a condo, which is going to be a heck of a lot more affordable, is still going to gain value over time, I think is a great opportunity for people. So bummer that we're not seeing it in this area, but that's the unfortunate reality of the projects that we're seeing in East Village. And I'd love to know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think East Village can make a turnaround from its current perception? Do you think it can get better, get revitalized, help revitalize downtown San Diego, or is it a lost cause? And if for whatever reason you're ready for a more pessimistic view of the future of San Diego, you need to watch this video right here. And again, if you're looking to buy or sell a home in San Diego County, myself and the Best Life Home team, we'd love to help you out. A lot of resources down below, or you can text the word home to my phone number and we'll reach back out to you and help you get started. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.